look on how to export as a PNG. PNG, Portable Network Graphic, is the extension of that. That's what PNG stands for, Portable Network Graphic. We're going to export as a PNG so we can submit both in the LMS of Canvas, and we're going to export so we can apply this graphic to a portfolio. So again, we're in Illustrator. It's the native graphic function here is to create in vectors or little paths and points, which is awesome, but it does have its limitations. I cannot see an Illustrator document in Canvas, so I can't have you submit as that, as it would require me to essentially download and open up Illustrator every time that I would need to see your work. So a workaround that is to export so I can see it, and another benefit is again that you can see it as an image after you export, because it converts it from a vector-based graphic to a raster-based graphic made of pixels. We can see the pixels on the screen, and it will open up and be accessible in a lot of ways for you. So we're going to go to File, and then the common thing is, hey, I want to go to Save As, or Save, because that's what you're used to. But again, we're working in a different format or a different type of graphic, so we need to export instead of Save As. Now, if we were in Photoshop, that is a raster-based program, you could go to Save As and find these file formats. But we are in Illustrator, so that will not work. All right, so we're going to go to File, Export, Export As. And then from there, I know your pop-ups will look a little bit different if you're working with PC, but you're going to be looking for the same things. As always, make sure that it's named properly, whatever the document is. And then from there, you're looking for format or format type. So mine defaults to PNG. You can use JPEG as well. The difference here is PNG will allow me to create a transparent background, where JPEG will not. JPEGs tend to be a little bit higher resolution for certain things, and they are a little bit heavier as far as the size of the document. PNG, again, has that nice option of transparency, so that's what we're going to work with here. I always suggest using artboards as well. Always click on Use Artboards. That way, if you have your workspace here filled with things that you were practicing on or decide not to use, or you might want to use later, it will not reveal in your submission if you click on Use Artboards. Once you hit Export, you are going to have another window open up. Always bump that resolution up to high. That way, if I go to print, that helps with that process. And you can see the preview here. I can make it transparent, I can make it white, I can make it black. Whatever the requirement is, or whatever you prefer, depending on what you're trying to do with it. You can keep it as transparent. I can hit OK, and that's it. That's how you export as a PNG.